In Hollywood, nothing is louder than silence, especially when two people try to act like they're just friends. But last night, inside the blinding lights of the Marty Supreme premiere, something changed. Cameras stopped breathing. Fans froze. And the world watched two figures step out together. Timothée Chalamet walked in with that quiet, stage dangerous confidence he's known for. Kylie Jenner followed controlled, composed, knowing every lens was waiting for her next move. But what happened? Inside the premiere wasn't scripted. It wasn't staged. And it wasn't what their teams expected. Welcome back to Luminoir tonight. We're not just talking about a red carpet moment. We're talking about the shift. The moment Hollywood realized something bigger was unfolding. Picture this: flashbulbs exploding like fireworks. A crowd holding its breath. And then they step out together. Timothée Chalamet, Hollywood's golden boy with eyes that could tell 1,000 stories. Kylie Jenner, the billionaire beauty mogul who grew up in front of the world. Side by side at the Marty Supreme premiere. The internet didn't just notice, it erupted. But this moment, it's so much more than a red carpet appearance. It's the collision of two worlds that were never supposed to meet. And to understand why this premiere matters, why people can't stop talking about it, we need to go back to where it all began. Let's start with Timothée. Born in New York City, raised between Manhattan and Hell's Kitchen, Timothée Chalamet wasn't handed stardom on a silver platter. Sure, he had talent, but talent alone doesn't make you a star. He spent years grinding, studying at LaGuardia High School of Music and Art, taking small roles, waiting for his moment. Then came Call Me by Your Name. That film changed everything. Suddenly, the world saw him. Not just as an actor, but as someone who could make you feel. Every glance, every pause, every tear felt real. He became the face of a generation. Sensitive, artistic, unafraid to be vulnerable. And the roles kept coming. Beautiful Boy, Little Women, Dune. Each one cementing his place as one of the most talented actors of his time. But with fame came scrutiny. Every relationship dissected. Every choice questioned. The pressure of being perfect in an imperfect world. Now, Kylie, she didn't choose this life. She was born into it. The youngest of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, Kylie grew up on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Millions watched her transform from a shy kid with braces into a global icon. But that transformation came at a cost. At 17, she launched Kylie Cosmetics. By 21, she was the youngest self-made billionaire, according to Forbes. Self-made. That word sparked debates, criticism, and endless headlines. People questioned everything: her success, her image, her truth. And then there were the relationships. The ups and downs. The public breakups. Travis Scott, their daughter Stormy. The on-again, off-again cycle that kept tabloids busy for years. Kylie learned early that privacy was a luxury she couldn't afford. Two different worlds, two different journeys. But somehow, their paths crossed. The first whispers started in early 2023. Timothée and Kylie spotted together at a concert. Then a dinner. Then another. People didn't believe it at first. Oh, why would he, the indie darling, date her, the reality TV queen? The judgment was immediate, harsh, relentless. But they didn't care, or at least, they tried not to. Because here's the thing about fame. It doesn't just magnify your life, it distorts it. Every moment becomes a headline. Every smile analyzed. Every silence interpreted. And yet, they kept showing up. For each other. Fast forward to the Marty Supreme premiere. The film itself is already generating Oscar buzz. A Josh Safdie project about the legendary ping pong player Marty Supreme. Timothée stars in it. This role could define his career. The pressure is immense, and on this night, He doesn't walk the carpet alone. Kylie is there, ecstatically, poised, supportive. The cameras go wild. Questions fly. But they move together, a united front against the chaos. There's something powerful in that image. Two people refusing to let the world dictate their story. But let's be real. The criticism hasn't stopped. Online, people still question it. Is it real? Is it a publicity stunt? Why would they be together? The skepticism runs deep. Because in our culture, we've been conditioned to believe certain people belong in certain boxes. Timothée in the artistic, intellectual space, Kylie in the commercial, glamorous one. But what if those boxes are just illusions we created? Think about it. Timothée, despite his artistic credibility, understands fame. He's been in blockbusters. He's worked with major studios. He knows how this machine works. And Kylie, she's built an empire. She understands business, branding, and resilience. Just navigated scrutiny most people couldn't survive. Maybe they have more in common than anyone wants to admit. Because at the core, they're both human. Both dealing with pressure that would crush most people. Both trying to find authenticity in a world that constantly demands performance. The premiere becomes more than just a movie event. It's a statement, a declaration that their relationship exists beyond the noise, beyond the judgment, beyond the expectations, and Marty Supreme itself. It's a story about an underdog, a man who refused to be defined by convention, who played by his own rules. The parallels aren't lost on anyone paying attention. After the premiere, the photos flood social media. Timothée in a sleek suit, Kylie glowing beside him. Comments range from supportive to savage. But here's what matters. They're still standing, still together, still writing their own narrative. Because that's the real story here. Not whether they fit some predetermined mold, but whether they're brave enough to create their own. Timothée has always chosen roles that challenge him, characters that explore the complexity of being human. And in his personal life, he's making a similar choice, choosing connection over optics, choosing someone who makes him happy over someone who makes sense on paper. Kylie has spent her entire life being told who she should be: the perfect daughter, the perfect businesswoman, the perfect mother. And maybe, just maybe, she's decided that perfection is overrated. That real is better. That happiness trumps perception. The premiere is just one night, but it represents something bigger. It's a reminder that celebrities, despite the pedestals we put them on, are just people, flawed, complex, trying to navigate love and life like everyone else. And the world watches. Some rooting for them, others waiting for them to fall. But they keep moving forward, one premiere at a time, one moment at a time. The Marty Supreme premiere will be remembered, not just for the film, but for what it represented. Two people standing together against the judgment, against the noise, against the world that insists on having an opinion about everything. And maybe that's the most powerful statement of all. So what happens next? Only time will tell. But if this premiere taught us anything, it's that Timothée and Kylie aren't interested in playing by anyone's rules but their own. And in a world obsessed with conformity, that's quietly revolutionary. The lights fade, the premiere ends, but the conversation continues. Because that's what we do. We watch, we analyze, we judge, we project our own dreams and disappointments onto people we've never met. But somewhere beyond the cameras and the headlines, two people are just trying to figure it out, just like the rest of us. And maybe that's the story worth telling. If you found this deep dive fascinating, let us know in the comments what you think about this Hollywood power couple. And don't forget to subscribe to Luminoir for more stories that go beyond the surface. We're here to explore the real narratives behind the fame.